What's going on YouTube? This is DJ Taking It Back, coming to you from a different perspective today. It's not about music or any equipment. This is for my barbers out there. Just wanted to go over some clippers that I have. Let me tell you the reason why I was getting them. I get a haircut every 2 weeks. It's $20. I usually tip 5 or 6, so that's about $52 a month. Times 12 months, you're talking about $572 a year, which don't sound like much, but it adds up. So instead of paying $26 every 2 weeks, I decided to cut my own hair. And I usually get a baldy, so that's not hard at all. It's I have clippers here that capable of cutting baldies, and all I really needed was actually maybe the Wahl Detailers and the Andis T-liners and this, and that'll give me a smooth bald head. But before I purchase these, I always do research. No matter what I buy, I always do research and go on YouTube and do reviews and see what's best, whatever the product is. Even with my DJ equipment, I look at videos and see what's good, what's better, what I should buy. It helps me determine what I should buy. The same thing I did for these clippers. Now this might be overkill because it's just for me, but I have the Wahl Detailers. I got a lot of great reviews with that. I had a lot of great reviews with this Classic 76. This here I was going to buy Wahl, I was going to get the Wahl Seniors, the 5-star. But they said this is just as good. This is the Wahl Magic Clip. The blade is just as long. It's thin. I don't know if you can see it. You could probably see it here. Very thin blade. Closes, open. Very thin blade. So they say it works just as good. So I decided to get this. It was a lot cheaper. This was only about $40-something. These I've had for, amazingly, I had this for almost 17 years. And I just got a new blade after 17 years. I just got a new blade last week. And I zero gapped them. Boy, did I zero gap these things. They work great. So I see a lot of videos. Oh, let me get, and I also have this. And this is funny because when I used to get the haircuts, he would cut my hair down and then use this Wahl Shaver, and I never knew what it was on my head. I thought it was just some clippers, and he would just shut it off like in the middle of my hair cut because I guess he kept moving this lever as he was doing it, and it would cut off, and I'm like, thought it was a short in his clippers, but I didn't realize he was using this. So one day I went in there and asked him, can I take a picture of it just to look for it online, and I wound up doing that. This is what I have. After looking at some of the videos, it got very interesting on how to fade and things of that nature. So I wanted to, after looking at all those videos, just to do my research on what I wanted for my bald head, I decided to, kind of see if I can cut some other heads, because I'm interested in learning. So I'm not a barber. I didn't go to barber school. If I had the time, I would do it, but I don't. I can't go full time because I work. It's a demanding job too. So I've been looking at videos, trying to see, get some kind of tips how to cut. And I know you can't learn how to cut hair just by looking at videos, because I can read a book all day about throwing a football. I can read a book every day for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a year on how to throw a football, but it'll never work until I actually get a football and throw it. So it's the same with these clippers. I can look at these videos all day and try to figure out how to cut hair, but it's not going to work until I actually do it. So I'm going to start cutting like my relatives' hair, and just see how I do. I think I'm confident enough to know that I think I'll do a good job, a fair job for somebody new anyway, especially with the fading. I've been watching these videos, just getting doing my research on what clippers to buy, and I actually had the opportunity to see some people fade and how they do it, and you know, it looks easy, but I'm sure it's not. But I'm confident that I can, especially with taking out the lines. I got a good concept of how to do all of that. So, and I even tried it on mine, and it wasn't too bad, but I have a hard time cutting the back of my hair. I'm the type of person that needs to be just like this, right in front of it. So, I'm going to practice on my little nephews. They got some heads that I can cut, big heads. So I'm going to work on my techniques, my fading techniques and things of that nature. I want to learn the basics. I don't want to disrespect the craft, so I really want to learn. I have a lot of questions that I can't ask now because I'm doing this video, but many of you will probably see me in there asking questions, leaving questions for the person who made the video, because I like I said, I don't want to disrespect the craft and just say, well, I cut hair, I'm a barber, because I'm not. I want to learn, and I can't go to school, so the best way is to learn from somebody. I have a friend of mine who, he has a shop, so I'm going to kind of watch him. I might even buy some of them heads at Sally's Beauty Supply to practice on, but I really want to learn. I have a good time with this, and I hear people say it on YouTube, like they really love this classic 76, and I gotta admit, I do. Like I like heavy clippers, so this is great for me. I like this. It's heavy. I love heavy clippers. I don't. A lot of people don't. A lot of barbers I noticed on these YouTube channels said they don't like it too heavy because it hurts the arm. So I guess I don't get that much clientele yet. So I guess I really don't understand it because I'm not the one that's holding these clippers up all day. But this is kind of, I like this. It's got some little weight to it. This is light. I'm not really for the light clippers. This is small too. I like big bulky clippers. I like everything in bulk. Like even my phone, like I like a bulky phone. I don't like phones that are light because I can break them easy. But even though this is light, this is like super natural right here. This is some serious stuff here. This cuts very well. People go back and forth with, you know, the detailer or these, or they have both, and I agree. This definitely, every barber should have one. I'm not a barber, but based on how I use this, you know, over the years, every barber should have one. This thing is great, and so is this. This is less painful. Some people say it is. I don't think it is. It's not that bad. I didn't even zero gap this thing. It came zero gap, and it works good. So, I got some questions about, you know, cutting hair and things of that nature. But I think instead of asking them on this video, I think I'm going to save them because there's about 8 minutes left. So what I'll do is I will come back for part 2 of this video, and I'll go through the clippers for those who don't have them or doing research, and you know, we'll go through them and I'll just let you hear them and things of that nature. Like I said, I'm not a barber, so I can only give you my experience with them. So I'll be back for part 2. Make sure you like my video, and I'll make some more. Like I said, I know you're tired of hearing it, but you know, I'm not a professional. I'm just telling you what I get out of them. So I'll be back for part 2. It's probably right on your left side over here, somewhere down here. So tune in for part 2. This is DJ taking it back, the wannabe barber. So I'll see you on part 2.